So you're talking about Calumet and then down toward El Reno. Heads up for Union City, El Reno, Cedar Lake down in southwest Canadian County, Calumet, Minco, Tuttle. Heads up for you guys down in Grady County. Pocasset, Amber eventually. The models show this to move over into Canadian County and then kind of make a lean. We'll see if that happens or not. Kind of make a lean down toward Minco, Tuttle, Union City, and Cedar Lake. It looks like it's kind of making that lean if you look at it right now. It's trying to make that lean to the east, southeast a little bit. So the debris detector, we don't really see much there. There might be some dust stuff in there. The colors are changing back in that high wind. Earlier showing the feed there from Corey, which was red. That was dust picked up, so the debris detector looks like it sees something like dust out here, but nothing really as far as a core. Nothing like a core. There's a little interesting thing right there going on, south central Blaine County. That's right where that color is. A little hot spot there in the correlation coefficient, which is what that's called, showing not raindrops or not hail, but something else. Let's go back over to Corey Inman and get a look at that. Go, Corey.
Yeah, Mike, we're coming up on the Hinton Bridgeport exit here. Every once in a while we get a small little funnel, and there's one now. You can see it right there, right in the center of the lowering. We get a little funnel there. Every once in a while it'll form a funnel, and then once it does that, then the lowering generally gusts out, and then we get a new lowering that forms, again right there on the leading edge. But yeah, that funnel continues there, right in the center of the lowering, and that's going to be due north of the Loves here on I-40 and the Bridgeport index.
Now tracking this as we continue.
Interceptor, go ahead and get south as much as you can. Sanders, I'm going to need you as soon as you get to left side of El Reno, south on 81.
Here we go. This is the view again. So you can see the strongest storm by far is north of Hinton. Huge hail core right here. I'm going to show that to you in a second. I want to talk about where we go from
South on 81, but I need you to give me a shot from left side of El Reno first, okay?
C and Highway 81. There's winds that are still coming basically
What's your location here in El Reno?
in like this from behind. So it's northerly wind behind it. And so where the winds are
Are you talking to me?
Guys, I'll announce when I'm talking to you. You gotta listen. Aaron Sanders.
born on forecast, that we try to get some development right here because winds are converging.
Dial back in, buddy. Your phone is terrible.
Being north of Hennessy to Bison to Enid, but there are signs, and this doesn't mean it's
Right, so I need you down to El Reno as soon as you get a chance.
that would affect other parts of the metro. That's not the
I'm almost out, car seat south on 81.
care of that possibility as we go through the next about 30 to 45 minutes. So right now, the biggest threat, again, is with this tornadic circulation.
Sanders is back. I'm coming up on the Cherokee truck stop.
Okay. All right, so at the Cherokee truck stop, do me a favor. Okay. Exit at the Cherokee truck stop and give me a west view real quick, okay?
Destructive hail, really. So this is a 1 hour hail.
Will do.
And a lot to see right here. So here's the initial tornado warned storm that formed near Watonga. There's the hail track from that. And this is the hail track from the storm that we have right now. You can see how it's really just popped up. All these black colors right here, that is way more than golf ball size hail. 2.5 inches.
This has got some pretty good sized hail in it, guys, so you don't want to wait on it too long.
Toward Bridgeport. At the same time, we're talking about very, very high level straight line winds. So here's the velocity on that. So here's the wind core coming in here. It might have come down a little bit the last couple of scans, and that's good. It might have come down.
I'll tell you what, Brian Winslow into Okarche, just south of Okarche, and the casino, and hold right there.
Wind gust that was near the
got it.
Basically, as the supercell went right over top of it. So we're definitely seeing all of that potential still as this thing works off toward the east right now. So severe thunderstorm warning with the tornado warning kind of in between right there. That goes in the northwestern and west central parts of Canadian County. Let's go to Corey Inman. He's again looking right at it. Corey.
Yeah, I'm going to refocus the camera here for you, Aaron. did just exactly what I thought it was going to do. It produced that little funnel there, and then the lowering just completely blew out. And it's really struggled here trying to form a new one, which is definitely a good thing. Looks like we got I-40 is going to slow down here at the river. Looks like we've got a wreck here on the Canadian River Bridge here at I-40. But yeah, it's really struggling to form that new lowering, which is definitely a good thing. We had that funnel just a few minutes ago, and then that lowering there just completely blew out. As we cross the river here and come through the trees, you'll be able to see, it just doesn't have the look that it had, 5, 10, 15 minutes ago. So that's a good thing. We're going to continue to track it as it moves off to the east-southeaster.
At least for now. So now Yukon, Mustang, Tuttle, Tri-Cities area, down to Anadarko and just short of Chickasha, that's where the new severe thunderstorm warning polygon is. So we're going to put some time of arrival on here. Still tornado warning. Again, that continues into northwestern and west central Canadian County. But we're tracking this line right here. That's going to form, or has formed. It's going to continue moving off to the south and southeast. So time of arrival on this thing. So we're looking at Gary, Bridgeport, basically there right now. It's real close. Over toward Calumet at 7:28. We look toward Dinger about 7:40. El Reno 7:47. So not too far from now, about 35 minutes. El Reno and down to Banner and Powers. Again, this is going to track into parts of the West Metro. So heads up if you're in the Village, Bethany, War Acres, over toward downtown Oklahoma City. Eventually, the bulk of this might slip off to the south of downtown, and then toward Mustang, more so Tuttle, El Reno, places like that. Heads up for very high level winds that'll continue coming into this. So that's the projected path right there. Sometimes they speed up a little bit as they actually do form into line segments, but again, we're still seeing just a really big grouping of storms right here. And again, we're still also watching. There's nothing that's formed in Kingfisher County that's alarming, but there's been some signal that in the next 30 to 45 minutes, there might be some development, again, up here, off to the north. So for now, the North Metro, there might be development here. For now, places like Guthrie, Edmond, West Edmond, Piedmont, there's no immediate threat right now, but we're watching this high resolution data that says it's still possible. So you're looking at this, you're like, well, I'm not in the warning, I'm going to tune out. No. We got to stay tuned in. We got to stay plugged in. Even in the North Metro, even though there's nothing due west and northwest of you on radar, there's still a lot of energy out there. It's still possible. Tornado warning does continue again for western parts of Canadian County. Let's go back out to Corey Inman. Corey, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. Just stepped out of the truck to take a look around. You can tell, it's starting to block up again, but it doesn't have that big bowl feature like it had a few minutes ago when it produced that last funnel. You can see the southern end of that is really, the southern end of the lowering is really starting to gust out. So that's going to be a good thing if it continues to gust out and turn into more of a wind event than a tornado event. But big hail core, a lot of heavy rain and intense lightning coming right down I-40 into the West Metro right now, Aaron. We're here at the Watonga, right here at the Cherokee Trading Post, looking back to the northwest. So right now we're in good shape as far as, no tornado. We don't have a funnel, and honestly, the lowering looks like it's trying to blow out.
location is
I'm I-40 in the area, right there by the Cherokee. And I see Corey on that side.
of course, Colony down through Mangum.
Mark,
City,
I was
Eric.
distracted by
You folks might be really in pretty good shape the way things are looking. I mean,
What's your location, Mike?
so you got all this action here going that way. You got all this.
Okay, 3 miles south. Yeah, should come on. Yeah.
And this is the main way. So you folks in Woodward, you're clear, and Morgan, you're clear, Buffalo, Laverne, and Alva, you're clear. This is the main wave coming out.
Okay. Just get overrun by it.
Metro, there's downtown. Of course, everybody's downtown there with the game and such, right? So what's the translation to the southeast? Yep.
I'm gonna keep going, Steve, if you want to sit there.
And Yukon, and you may get severe weather.